Hello, you. Lotus Turbo Challenge. Sorry, Lotus Esprit. Lotus Turbo Challenge. Whatever, you know. That. I've got 2 copies of this. I don't remember buying either. Look, it's the thumbnail. Kind of. How does the perspective work? It doesn't. Oh well. Yes, I've got 2 copies of this, and I don't recall ever playing it. I remember playing it on the Amiga, on friends' Amigas, because I didn't have one. Aziz likes, but I don't remember ever playing the 64 version. So I thought I'd give it a go. I've saved you the loading time because that's the handy thing about having 2 cassettes, and one was on one side and one was on the other side. You know what I mean? I could load up one on side A, at which point it then says rewind side B, and so I just slap the other tape in. So that's quite handy having 2 tapes for that, kind of. Anyway, let's oh no, where's the, yeah, I read in the instructions, haha. What? No, what? I didn't want to fiddle around with. Do we want? Let's go track 3, whatever that sounds like. Oh no, I'm on. It's loading as well. I actually thought we'd. Oh well, might as well sit down for a bit. I wanted to change the controls, because what they term as normal controls is push forward for accelerate. I wanted fire for accelerate. This is going to be awkward. Okay, well. Okay. I don't even know if I'm in automatic or manual. Right, it's fire for changing gear. Right, okay. And I'm in manual. He says, assuming there was an automatic. Oh my. I'm thinking no. How do I change it? Alright, pull down to. Oh. No, I'm not getting this at all. This. Is it me? It looks awful. I thought this was nicer than this. I know we didn't have a lot of particularly great racing games on the 64, but there were some cool, because I had this impression that this was one of them, and I just not got round to playing it. But no, oh god, I need to change down. Limited on sprite scaling really how many transitions, but I mean it's better than Outrun was, I suppose. But maybe I'd be feeling better with it if I had the right controls instead of having to push forward on this all the bloody time. Get off there, stop cutting the grass. Oh right, I hadn't even realised I'd done a lap. The cars seem a bit big for the course. And it's a shame that they all look the same. Oh, was that the end of, or no? Did I run out of time, or I have no idea. Do I get a chance to change the controls now? Overall impression of this so far is no. No. I'm hoping the next bit of tape is the bit that we want. Who knows? It hasn't told me to rewind or do anything else. But, initial impressions, not as nice as I thought it was. Maybe it's got some depth to it and it really plays really well, but not with this control method, and it doesn't look that great from here. Oh come on, what are you doing? How much more have you got to load in? Is this the next track, or is this just another in-betweeny bit? No, I'm still going. and it's a worryingly long tape. And the fact that they say to rewind to the start of side B, so they filled all of side B with data, I'm guessing, track data, and also probably the in-betweeny level description bits, technically speaking, you know. Oh dear. That's Missy. Jingling around. And one of them just tried to kill the youngest son on the top of the stairs. He went right to the bottom of the stairs, plates in hand and all sorts. Ah! Right. I was 16. There we go then. Is that 0 points or 8 points? That's not the most, not the clearest of fonts, really, is it? Rewind the tape and press play. We were waiting all that time loading just for that. And it doesn't even leave the music running. Well, we're going for another run on it, I guess. Chin chin. Ooh. Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge. I thought you were a good game. Have I misjudged you, and have I been crediting you with the glory from the Amiga and Mega Drive versions? Should I be playing one of those versions instead of you? I'm wondering. So, how's you? Just look at the pretty lights. Pretty colours. There we go. Now we're back at the O of Lotus and Turbo. There. Why did they make them like that? It's an odd bit of typography there, and the T is so fat, and then the U is not quite as fat. The L looks really skinny. I'm getting kind of iffy feelings about this. Now I'm looking at it with more critical eyes, and it's looking a bit chonky. Right, let's not fire. Aha, alternative control, that'll be it then. Can we change the difficulty level to something even easier? No, we can't. Marvellous. And I think we'll get rid of... Do I need to do that if I'm... No, I could stick with... So we can't get semi-automatic where it does it, but you can force it. Do I want it to do it for me? Ooh. Makes for a thrilling video, this, doesn't it? So I'm going to go yes and just get on with it. Should we see what the sound effects were like? I kind of get the gist about the tunes. They all sounded much like that one from what we heard. So. This didn't take too long to load, did it? It was just all the stuff after that took ages. Right. So now I'm doing fire to accelerate. This should be a bit better, hopefully. Sounds a bit muffled, doesn't it? Right, come on then. Cutting grass, let them get past me again after I've only just managed to... It does feel better. But I am absolutely terrible at it, it would appear. Not sure you're supposed to slide... Slight thing like that, that's going to be horrifically expensive on a Lotus. I mean, that's probably shifted several major engine components. Right, okay, I drove through him. The hit detection looks a little odd then. Blimey, I've actually got past almost respectable amount. Last lap, oh, well, that's cocked that up now, isn't it? As long as you don't focus on the sides of the road being so rough and ignore the gigantic identical cars all over the place, and you focus just on the very nicely drawn red car in the middle, 11, then you do get a fair feeling of speed from it. But hasn't matched up to how I thought I remembered it. But now I come to think of it, I'm not sure if I do remember it. I think this is one I got later on, not one of the games I originally had, if you know what I mean. I mean, it was 1990. Was it 1991? That's quite late on, isn't it? And the budget version. So that was a bit later on as well. So before the 64 went up in the loft, not bought on eBay, if you know what I mean. And thus probably picked up cheap somewhere, meaning to play it, and then never got round to it, and then 64 went up into the loft. It's strange how I must be thinking of the Amiga version. How much loading? How much more loading? Come on. Oh my word. Are we nearly there yet? I mean, Evans, what are you loading? Are you just loading that one bit where it says you came to this position, now rewind the tape? Because really you couldn't have put that in at just a... Really eking that much out of the memory on the 64? Hey, you tell a joke. I don't know. I got nothing. Oh, come on. Ah, right. Look at those names as well. Mickey Lauder, Alan Phosphate, James Haunt, Nelson Pickett, Jackie Stewpot, Nigel Mainsail, Kay Carburetor, Kerry Walker, Derek Werrick, John DeFraudian. Okay. And I've got no points. And rewind the tape and press play. No! No, I will not. I'm not putting myself through any more of this. I'm going to have to look up now exactly how long I've been sitting here watching loading lines and how much time I've actually spent playing. I mean, maybe it's great on disc, but budget copy on tape. I don't know, because it did play better with the better control method, but still didn't seem particularly fantastic. Troubling. Oh well. Lotus Esprit Turbo, Lotus Turbo Challenge Esprit Turbo something or other on the 64. I hope you enjoyed watching. Catch you on the next one maybe. Ta-ta.